Hello everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Oh, we're getting down to the nubbins as far as time goes. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Aletha. Our MVP. How's the writing going? It's going in my notebook, but it's going. It's just not going to happen in NaNoWriMo, but there is writing happening. Hello, Aletha. How are you doing, Sarah? Progress is progress. Hello, Allison. Hello, Kat. I hope you're all doing well. It's good to see you. Hello. Actually, I should go pull up while you guys are saying hello. I should go pull up the resource I'm gonna give you guys here today. Was it? Is this the right one? I'm just making sure I've got the right one. Let's see. Allison, just keep those words coming. That's what counts. Yep. Rebecca, hello. Sorry I missed you all on Thursday and yesterday I was in the car and couldn't respond. Oh, but it's good that you're here. Oh, Jenny's here. Hello, Jenny. How are you? Kat, Thursday I was ensconced in the kitchen, different kind of creativity. Oh, I hear you. I hear you on that point. All right. Am I in the right place? I think so. Okay. Draft. I'm logging in over here too. Oh, it's making me click on the pictures that have palm trees. I don't know. I've never lived anywhere that had palm tree. Well, I lived in Phoenix, but I don't remember. I don't remember palm trees. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Rebecca, I only have about 300 words from the last 2 days. It's Thanksgiving. You know, that you have anything is good. Good. All words count in the end. Kat, I gotta confess, I haven't done any writing this past week. It has been a crazy week. That's the problem with Nano being in November. The Thanksgiving holidays either turn out to be a great boon or a complete disaster for National Novel Writing Month. But the fact is that we have more words than we did at the beginning. We've made progress we didn't have before. I mean, I got almost no writing done in October, and that's just unacceptable. Whereas I actually have writing for this month, and a chunk of it too. So that's huge. Hello, Lanat. Welcome, welcome. All right, so everybody's just progress, just double checking in the chat, see if I missed anything. Oh, here we go. Rebecca, I found out why November may be National Novel Writing Month. November 1st is National Author Day. Oh, interesting. I thought it was just a it probably is. What I had heard, which may be completely wrong, is that it was actually just this group of friends, somewhere in California. You know, they are in California. I'm kidding, but they just decided that they were all going to sit down and in a month do this, and November was the only month they could kind of work out to do it all together. They were like college age friends at the time. Chris Batty was one of them. And I believe. And so, but the fact that November 1st is National Author Day, I like it. I like it. Allison, Nano in November is crazy. Yeah. Well, then again, if you think about it, you know, these guys were, they were like college age or just out of college age. Thanksgiving for them was not doing all this cooking and organizing the family, and you know, probably none of them were married, or but Lynette wrote some words, did some planning, also research for the Versailles historic fiction. Excellent. Aletha, I think Nano also has some Nano camp in April. Yes, April and July. So if you want a second or third crack at it, oh yeah, let's do it. I'm in. Oh no, Rebecca, you're probably right. I that's what I heard. I'm just showing what I heard. It doesn't mean I'm right. Oh, nay. Allison, I went on a binge. Oh, a writing binge. The best kind of binge. 4,069 words. I want to win that discount on Scrivener. 4,000 words. 4,000 words. That is fantastic. Kat, I'll keep working away and I'll submit a chapter to the Bacon Writing Workshop. Excellent. Wow. Ginny, I vote we move it to January, February during blizzard months. Yeah. January, not February. We need more days. We need an extra day, not fewer. But no, yeah, January. It should be January. And then everybody's got that whole New Year's resolution thing going. Yes, you guys are awesome. Dictation. Yes. Real estate agents have location, and writers, it's dictation. Hey, that's what Barbara Cartland used to do. She had multiple secretaries. I just forgot about day count. No worries. Aletha, I'm terrible at New Year's resolutions. Well, your New Year's resolution back in January should have been to write 50,000 words of a novel this year, because you would have done it. Been all over that. So. I have less than 2,000 to finish. Oh, well done. Very well done. Well done, Aletha. Well done. That's impressive. That's impressive. Well done. Well done. Wow. That's an accomplishment. It's quite an accomplishment. So I would alter dictation. Save me from my inner editor. Amazing. Amazing. And you guys are all so you're so nice. Oh, Rebecca, I just looked it up and you're right. Chris Batty started in 1999 with 21 writer friends. In the San Francisco area, the next year they added 140 writers, and the rest is history. Isn't it like over? It's like 6 figures now, isn't it? Well, I think Aletha is definitely one on the New Year's resolutions for 2020. I mean, maybe you can top that. I can't. I certainly can't. Well done. All right. Well, it's almost 1:15. So I was just going to tell you guys today. Oh dear, Rebecca, last year more than 400,000 people joined the group. I believe it. I believe it. Then they've done a lot of good work for literacy. So thank you for looking that up. I wasn't sure it was quite that high yet. That's excellent. From all over the world. Anyway, okay, so today I was going to go over something. I was going to, since we're getting near the end of the month here, and we're down to the sorry, I'm just a little bit cold. We're down to the last, few days. So it isn't so much about the writing. These 3 days, I was going to share a couple of things that have to do with kind of where can you go from here. And today, there is if you get to the point where you have written, you have your manuscript, and you want to, so it's, I'm guessing, I'm just going to guess self-publishing. This is for self-publishing. And you're thinking, okay, I'm going to put this out on Amazon, or I'm going to make a print copy available. Maybe I just want to get a handful of copies and give some to my friends, or just buy one for myself, whatever it is. Creating. Oh, Rebecca, sorry. Rebecca, yesterday we were talking about every Saturday at 4 getting together and trying that for December, see how we do. But getting together every Saturday at 4 Central Time, if that's okay. So that's kind of what we're talking about. But But anyway, going forward on the one of the things when you want to bring your book out, one of the vexing problems is formatting. And you would think that by now it would be easy. They would have sorted this out. It would just be a put your stuff in here and everything's fine. But alas, we're not there yet. And so when you go to format even your ebook, let alone a print book, it's a lot more difficult than it sounds. Allison, how's life or rather death at the inn? He hasn't shown up yet, but he will. Anyway, so what I wanted to share with you for formatting ebooks. Now there are some options that are okay, but maybe problematic. There are very straightforward options. You can just take, a regular Word document and upload that into Kindle Direct Publishing. And in a couple of days, I was going to show you kind of where you do that, what it looks like when you go in as an author. Hello, Katie. But you can actually just put in a Word document as long as, the chapter headings, are like H1, the heading 1 or something. And it will basically format an ebook in a pretty straightforward way. It's not pretty. The stuff at the beginning is a little bare bones, but it'll get the job done. Okay. You have to go through and be careful it hasn't like added spaces and done the weirdness, and it's kept your italics for like interior monologue. Need to make sure that's still there. In any case, no matter what you go with, it's amazing. Things will be fine. And then suddenly you'll notice that some program somewhere has just gone, italics? What are italics? And suddenly all of your italics are gone. It's like, no, don't do that. But so there, you can just do straightforward things like that. But if you want to make it a little bit nicer, and you don't want to take as Lynette just pointed out, the options that are très cher. All right, we're not talking vellum. There is, if you have a Mac, which I don't, you can get a program called Vellum, which is very expensive, but does apparently make beautiful ebooks. That's an option. I'm not talking about stuff like that. I was talking about low cost or free options, or that sort of thing. Until you start making the big bucks, So one of the things I've noticed, and I found it interesting because I showed you Kate Danley, her urban fantasy series yesterday. I showed you the graphic that was on her tweet. By coincidence, I was reading, she started writing a cozy mystery series. And by coincidence, now that I think about it, I started reading the ebook, and it was like, I know this formatting. I know where she did this. And so if you would like an option for a free option for a nicely formatted ebook, there is a website called Draft to Digital, and it is here. Let me grab the URL, and so you know what it looks like. So I'll just put it here for now so you can see. It's called Draft to Digital, and you can sign up for a free account. I actually used them back in the day. I signed up with them because I didn't have a Mac. I couldn't submit my books to Apple. like the iTunes store, the iBooks store, that kind of thing. So it was like they were saying, look, put it through us. They take their cut or whatever, but it was give them their cut or not have it there at all. So, and it wasn't a huge cut. So it was like, yeah, I'll just do it. But you don't have to have a book published with them in order to use a couple of their free services. So you just sign up for a free account. And then if you go in, and let me show you, make sure I'm in the right place. Share screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. I'm not sure what I've got here. Okay, so this is Drafted Digital, and I've signed in. And these are my books, what have you. But you can create, let's say, add new book. And then you come in here and you can put in a cover, start your ebooks or what have you. So you can just, create a free project. Or I'm going to actually look at this draft of In Time so I can show you that once you've done that earlier stuff I just showed you, you can come in here and you can say, an ebook. Let me click on this. Details, layout. After you've put in the details for the book, sorry, I'll go back to here. After you've put in the details of the book here, you save and continue. And then under layout, you can decide, do you want a title page, copyright page, dedication page? Do you want some promotional pages or not? It'll break down your chapters. And where is the preview? Is that what I'm looking for? Yes, it's the preview. All right, so what you can do here, you guys are seeing this, aren't you? Yeah, okay. You can choose one of these handful of templates for style. Just very basic stuff. Sorry about the extra information. This is just a draft where I was working on the writing. Modern watercolor. Oops, go back. Yeah, modern watercolor has this kind of watercolor thing here at the top. Yeah, so it put this up here. A corner decoration, this one, which at the end, and this is what's interesting to me, at the end of the chapter, if I can get there, just a second, you get this nice little doodad here. But what I really like is that under the mystery and thriller templates, there are 4 of them. Or is it classy mystery? Oh, there it is. You get a little spyglass. And then at the top of the next, at the beginning of each chapter, whatever the title is, which get rid of all the numbers and letters here. It's just, so the title shows up there. You get this nice little decoration. And then at the end of each chapter, you get this little spyglass. And there are options in romance, subtle hearts, little doodad. There's a heart there, bow. Not sure why coffee, but so you've got different options here. Deco. So Yeah. And then a raven there. So then you can download it as an EPUB, Mobi, PDF, whatever you'd like, and it will be basically formatted. So that will help. It's not perfect, but it's very useful. And I just found it was so funny that I started reading that. Like I said, I started reading that mystery by Kate Danley, and it was like, I know that. Wait a minute, chapter 1, I know that decoration, and get to the end of the chapter, and there's a little spyglass. It was like, yes, I know where you did this, and that is very clever of you. So this, to the best of my knowledge, this won't cost you anything, because once you download the Mobi or the EPUB or the PDF, I think it's the PDF. I think it's a PDF you can upload directly into KDP. We'll have to look. But you can, like I said, it makes it nicer. There is an extension apparently you can get on like Word, but I don't know how well it works or how nice it looks exactly. But there is that option there. All right, so Drafted Digital is a place. It's a free place. Now, if you want to make a print version, that does get a little more tricky. So if you have an email address you're willing to put out there, you can sign up. Just put in your email address at the DIY book formats. Let me I'll share the screen here. This is Derek Murphy. Right here, this guy. And he's been offering a lot of these kind of things for a while. So if you just go to formatting templates, for instance, here, you know, what there are some bonuses if you hang on just a second. Scrivener gallery. That's the right one? Oh no, that's not it. I was just looking at it. Maybe it's buried in here. All right, that goes over the standard sizes. He's talking about the page margins and measuring and things like that. He's just showing you kind of what to look for. These are good ideas for the different fonts and some free versions, some free fonts, because I've seen people who use not Times New Roman in the body of their published work, but technically you're not supposed to, because it's not a public domain font. So so there is that. Now, but here, learning to format your own books can be a pain. It's easier with our beautifully designed 100% free templates. They've already helped a lot of authors publish successfully. Click here to download them all. You can kind of see, I'm not sure how big this image will get. Let me see if I zoom in, where these different kinds, so you can see kind of the different ways they're set up. Reset. And to download them all, you just want your an email address. That's it. Get immediate access to the free package of book formatting templates in MS Word and InDesign. So then you can just put your own text in the body. because the whole thing of getting, the it can be a pain because you've got to have it. There are specific ways that print books are set up where across the top you've got the author's name, and then you've got the name of the book on the right hand side, the book, and it's you need please, I'm begging of you, please use page numbers whenever someday if you ever create a print book. Please put in page numbers. The number of authors, even successful authors these days who self-publish, who don't, is astonishing to me. Please use page numbers. Anyway, so that's an option for some good free templates where you can just put your own text in. So those are a couple of options right there. All right. So as far as going forward and, wanting, try, if you decide you're going to go through KDP, maybe if they're being persnickety, just try a very simply formatted document, or see if you can use something like Drafted Digital where it's a little more elaborate. But whatever works. Ultimately, it just has to be bare bones. I mean, as long as you've got all your italics and paragraphs. Some people, some books, they put like a space between each paragraph. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Readers aren't. We're ultimately kind of old school. We're used to solid text, just with the indent, the first line indented. Yeah, but if that's, please let that be the worst thing we have to deal with in life. Those are separate from, oh yeah, this is not in Scrivener. Scrivener has its own way you can download an ebook version or a PDF or something. I had some issues with, okay, include this, don't include that, put this here, put that, don't put that, don't start a new page there. But it's an option too, especially if you use it, Scrivener, quite a bit. You can work it out. You can work it out. So at least create something in there useful. All right. Yeah, InDesign is not fun. I'm happy for your friend, Rebecca, Bridget. Can mirror to check her out. But anyway, the DIY book. No. I put in the link. I put in the URL for Drafted Digital. Did I not put in the DIY formatting link? Let me make sure. All right. There. Okay. DIY book formats. All right. So there's the link to that as well. And I'll eventually get that over onto the NaNoWriMo page where I've got, I don't have everything in there yet, but I plan on filling that out. And so you have all those resources in one place. Well, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Seriously, all of you, thank you so much for being here. It is I've been much more productive than I would have been. Because, life gets in the way, but it's gotten in the way less. I've been able to push back a number of times when otherwise I would have said, oh, okay, I should do this. It's like, no, I've got writing to do. So, well, that is all I have for today. But you guys are inspiring. And Aletha, amazing. Amazing. All right. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. You're most welcome. Now, listen, there's another writing app besides Scrivener. I think it's called Campfire. I haven't used Campfire. Katie, for those with vision issues, I prefer the KISS method. I understand. All right. All right, everybody. Well, in that case, I will see you tomorrow. Hang in there. Keep writing. We still have a couple of days left. And good luck out there. Keep safe. Be safe. All right. And thank you for doing this with me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great evening or day, everyone. All right. Bye-bye.